Hello, my dear students and my dear viewers. Welcome to this my ShareSkills YouTube channel, and in this video I'm going to talk about the Microsoft Dex operating system, means DOS, MS-DOS, which is also known as CUI based single user single tasking operating system. So let's talk about this separately, and if you have confusion about the single user single tasking or CUI based, I have explained in previous videos, so please go through the previous video so that you can find some more about this. So here we are going to talk about only the CUI based operating system. CUI means the operating system which accept or interface the command based on characters. So through the characters, by typing the characters, it does not provide any types of graphic symbols or any types of options. So directly we can give by clicking command to the computer. So we have to remember some character commands, then through that commands we can give. So we can say MS-DOS Microsoft Dex operating system was developed for the first time for IBM branch of computers in 1981. It was the popular single user single tasking and character user interface. And some features, it is I have already given in definitions as well, as it is single tasking single user interface, and it supports and accepts character or text based commands, means by typing the character. So we have to remember that such characters so that we can type to interface to interact with that hardware. And it supports the machine independent language. Independent means not machine level language, machine dependent not independent, means any types of high level language can be supported. Okay, it needs translator, so it translate for a machine to that particular language. So it supports pipes and input output redirections, means it supports the different types of language and different types of drivers and different types of jack slots, so that it can equally able to communicate with any other devices. So it supports flexible file location, so that we can manage the memory, we can use huge size program as well as. So these are the basic features of MS-DOS, and here some technical terms related we are going to learn about some important files of DOS, Dex operating system. So here are three different types of systems file we can find, like input output system. So io.sys, it's a input output system that contains the device driver, so that so common peripheral device driver it contains, so that it directly any other device can be able to communicate and functions with the CPU. So that is device driver, like a mouse, keyboard, monitor, device driver it contains. So another is MS-DOS dot sys, means this is the main core file of Microsoft Dex operating system. It it contains like micro level logic based program which helps to communicate, which give the instruction to overall other device. Like it helps to create the command, so that command dot file will circulate the instructions to that particular hardware and accept the data. So another file is command.com. So these are the three basic files that really, when you'll on the computer through DOS, this file will be uploaded. This three file is compulsory. So they are known as the prime or internal command as well as. So booting of the computer, booting. So nowadays we can say execute, run computer. Okay, running the computer, booting means running. executing, starting your computer, that is the booting. So we can say booting is the process of making your computer workable by loading some important files that requires to make that hardware workable, that device hardware workable. Okay, so there are, in one way we can categorize these types of booting in two types of categories, like cold boot and warm boot. So cold boot is the starting of your computer or running your computer from its off state. So off state by pressing power button. So your computer is, your system is off, and by pressing power button if you are starting, that means it is cold boot. And warm boot, maybe your computer is already started, but it is in maybe sleeping mode or idle mode or screensaver mode. So your computer, to make it restart or refresh for making equally like workable computer, by pressing ctrl control plus alt plus del keys at once. So another technical terms is here like directory, or we can say the folders. Nowadays it's folders is the common name, but before there was a directory, or so we can say the root directory or local disk folder. So okay, these are the location on the memory as the box where we can create and save our files and other subfolders. So folders, inside the folder is called subfolders or subdirectory, and then root directory is the main disk, local disk, like local disk D, local disk C. So disk drive, D drive, C drive, these are the root directory where we can create and save our files and folders. So like for an example, here is hard disks. Inside hard disks we can find the numbers of folders, that is as a root directory, maybe it is. So inside that root directory, it is also known as the parent directory, and inside that if you create any files or folders, if you create and save, that will be as the subdirectory. So in this way it functions. And technical terms, some more about this, like file is one of the important for this in computer. Like file is the collections of related informations which is saved in computer and which are created by any particular application software, like Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft PowerPoint. So these, by using such application program, if you have created, if you have designed, if you have done some work, if you'll save with some unique name, that will be as a file name, or file, that will be the file. So we can find there are different types of file according to its data type or informations, or according to its application program. Okay, like Microsoft Word, so that is Word document, Word file or text file, and some data file, program file, directory files, and maybe some other like photo, audio file, video file. So these all are different files. They are categorized according to that particular application software, and each file has two parts of name. So each file name, it contains two parts, like first name or file name, and another is extension. So first name is like that is the particular name of that particular file, that is the name, actually it defines the name of the file. And then extension is defines the type of file, files, like jpg dot jpg dot docx dot pptx. So these are the different extensions. Okay, extension is defines what types of file is that. And rules for writing the file name in DOS. Nowadays we do not use DOS generally, so we use like GUI based operating system like Windows. So where it supports maybe file name writing, rules of writing the file name is different, but here is different. Okay, a little bit different. So file name, it contains only letters, numbers and underscores, but no any other symbols, except that first file name, it contains maximum 8 characters, but nowadays in GUI based we can it can contains up to 40 characters, 40 letters. So it can be upper or lower, no matter, but there should be no symbols at all. But nowadays we can find in GUI these rules are different. So wildcard is one of the important. So wildcard is the special symbols, special characters, special types of characters or symbols that represents one or more characters of file and folder name. File and folder name. Okay, that is wildcard. So the most popular wildcard we can say like asterisk and question marks. Here is asterisk and question marks, where asterisk it represents any numbers or sets of characters, and question marks is represents only single characters or particular positions of that. So here like a question mark, here three question mark means here altogether. So single question marks represent single character, so here are four characters. So you can find in this way. So I hope I made it clear. Thank you. If you are thinking that it's a sweet for you, so and if you expecting some more videos related like this types of video, then please uh, do subscribe and like, share, and then click on a bell icon so that you can get the first my video. So thank you.